To kill time. To spend time idly or without any particular purpose, often while waiting for something else. To engage in activities to pass the time when one has nothing else to do. We arrived at the airport early and had to kill time before our flight. He killed time by playing games on his phone during the long car ride. I usually kill time by reading a book or listening to music while waiting for the bus. She killed time by browsing the internet while her computer was updating. Instead of just sitting around, let's find something to do to kill time. To race against time. To work urgently or with great haste in order to complete a task before a deadline or before time runs out. To be in a situation where time is limited and there is pressure to accomplish something quickly. With only a few minutes left, the detective was racing against time to defuse the bomb. They're racing against time to find a cure for the disease before it spreads further. Doctors often find themselves racing against time to save the lives of their patients. We're racing against time to finish the project before the end of the month. The rescue team raced against time to find survivors trapped in the rubble. To stand the test of time. To remain relevant, effective, or popular over a long period of time. To endure or withstand changing circumstances. To be of lasting quality or significance, proving its value or worthiness over time. Shakespeare's plays have stood the test of time and are still performed today. Classic literature like To Kill a Mockingbird continues to stand the test of time. A well-built house will stand the test of time, remaining sturdy for decades. Their friendship has stood the test of time, remaining strong despite the years. Great works of art often stand the test of time, appreciated by generations to come. To have a whale of a time. To have an extremely enjoyable or exciting time. To have a lot of fun or experience great pleasure. To engage in activities that are especially entertaining or memorable, resulting in a joyful experience. Despite the rain, we had a whale of a time at the outdoor wedding. We had a whale of a time at the amusement park, riding all the roller coasters. The kids had a whale of a time playing in the snow and building snowmen. She had a whale of a time on her vacation, exploring new places and trying new foods. We had a whale of a time at the concert, singing and dancing along to our favorite songs. To have the time of one's life. To have an incredibly enjoyable or unforgettable experience. To enjoy oneself immensely. To participate in activities that bring great happiness, excitement, or fulfillment. They had the time of their lives at the music festival, seeing their favorite bands perform. He had the time of his life at the summer camp, making new friends and trying new activities. She had the time of her life at her wedding, surrounded by friends and family. We had the time of our lives on the cruise, exploring tropical islands and snorkeling in crystal clear waters. I had the time of my life on our trip to Europe. It was an unforgettable experience. To bide one's time. To wait patiently for the right moment or opportunity to take action. To remain in a state of readiness or anticipation until the appropriate time presents itself. The spies bided their time, gathering information until they were ready to act. She bided her time, knowing that her chance to shine would come eventually. He bided his time, waiting for the perfect opportunity to ask for a promotion. They bided their time, planning their escape from the prison carefully. We bided our time, watching and waiting for the right moment to strike. To beat the clock. To accomplish a task or reach a goal before a deadline or before time runs out. To finish something within a limited amount of time, often with a sense of urgency or pressure. We worked overtime to beat the clock and deliver the product ahead of schedule. He raced to beat the clock and submit his assignment before the deadline. Despite the obstacles, they managed to beat the clock and finish the project on time. With only minutes to spare, she beat the clock and crossed the finish line. They beat the clock and caught the last train home. To turn back the clock. To attempt to return to a previous state or time, especially in an attempt to recapture youth or vitality. To reverse the effects of aging or the passage of time, often through medical or cosmetic means. He tried various anti-aging treatments to turn back the clock and regain his youthful appearance. The aging actress underwent cosmetic surgery in an attempt to turn back the clock. She looked at old photographs, longing to turn back the clock to happier times. He wished he could turn back the clock and relive his college years. They hoped that the new therapy would turn back the clock on his illness and improve his health. To make up for lost time. To compensate for time that has been wasted or lost by working or acting more quickly or efficiently. To engage in activities or efforts to catch up on missed opportunities or experiences. After recovering from an injury, he trained intensively to make up for lost time before the competition. She spent the weekend studying to make up for lost time before the exam. They had been apart for years, but they made up for lost time by spending every moment together. They decided to make up for lost time by taking a long-awaited vacation together. After being delayed by traffic, he made up for lost time by working late into the night. To turn the clock back. To return to a previous state or time, especially in order to correct a mistake or undo a past action. To revert to an earlier point in time, often metaphorically, to relive or revisit a particular period or experience. There's no way to turn the clock back on our relationship. We have to move forward. If I could, I would turn the clock back and change the decisions I made in the past. The government is trying to turn the clock back on progress by implementing outdated policies. Nostalgia makes us want to turn the clock back and relive our childhood. Turning the clock back to simpler times is a common theme in many works of literature. To be in the same boat. To be in the same difficult or challenging situation as others. To share common circumstances or experiences with others. Whether we succeed or fail, we're in the same boat, so let's work together. We're all struggling with the workload, so we're in the same boat. During tough times, it's comforting to know that we're all in the same boat. Everyone in the company is affected by the budget cuts. We're all in the same boat. As fellow commuters, we're in the same boat when the train is delayed. To be joined at the hip. To be very closely connected or inseparable, often used to describe a strong bond or relationship. To be constantly together or always in close proximity to one another. Those two have been joined at the hip since they were kids. When we travel, my sister and I are joined at the hip. We never leave each other's side. The twins are practically joined at the hip. They even finish each other's sentences. In college, they were joined at the hip and did everything together. As business partners, they're joined at the hip and make all decisions together. To stick together like glue. To remain united or closely connected, even in challenging circumstances. To maintain a strong bond or loyalty, akin to the adhesive properties of glue. During the protest, the activists stuck together like glue, demanding change. Families should always stick together like glue, no matter what. True friends stick together like glue, supporting each other through thick and thin. Despite the disagreements, our team sticks together like glue. In times of crisis, it's important for communities to stick together like glue. To be thick as thieves. To be very close friends or companions, often engaged in secretive or mischievous activities together. To have a strong and trusting relationship, characterized by loyalty and camaraderie. The siblings are thick as thieves and always have each other's backs. They've been best friends since childhood and are thick as thieves. When they're together, they're thick as thieves, always getting into some kind of trouble. Despite their differences, they're thick as thieves when it comes to supporting each other. In college, they were thick as thieves, spending all their time together. To be on the same page. To have mutual understanding or agreement about a particular situation, plan, or idea. To be in sync or aligned with someone else's thoughts, intentions, or goals. It's important for the team to be on the same page to achieve our objectives. Let's have a meeting to ensure everyone is on the same page regarding the new policy. We can't move forward if we're not on the same page about the project timeline. Before we proceed, let's make sure we're all on the same page. To avoid misunderstandings, it's essential for us to be on the same page from the start. To march to the same beat. To act or behave in unison. To share the same rhythm or pace in one's actions or decisions. To have similar opinions, beliefs, or attitudes. To be in agreement or alignment with others. In order to succeed, the team needs to march to the same beat and work towards a common goal. To maintain harmony in the workplace, employees should strive to march to the same beat and support each other. Despite their diverse backgrounds, they all marched to the same beat when it came to social justice. In a democracy, it's important for citizens and policymakers to march to the same beat to address societal issues. The members of the band must march to the same beat to create a cohesive musical performance. To be birds of a feather. To share similar characteristics, interests, or qualities, often used to describe people who are alike in some way. To belong to the same group or category. To have common traits or behaviors. In the competitive world of sports, champions are birds of a feather, driven by the same desire to win. Despite growing up in different countries, they're birds of a feather when it comes to their values. As entrepreneurs, they're birds of a feather, always seeking out new opportunities. In their love for adventure, they're truly birds of a feather. They say opposites attract, but these two are definitely birds of a feather. To stand shoulder to shoulder. To be united or closely aligned with others, especially in times of adversity or challenge. To support or defend someone or something steadfastly. To be in solidarity with others. No matter the challenge, we'll stand shoulder to shoulder, facing it together as a team. During the crisis, the community stood shoulder to shoulder, offering support to those in need. The political allies stood shoulder to shoulder, presenting a united front against their opponents. In the face of injustice, it's important for citizens to stand shoulder to shoulder and demand change. As teammates, they stand shoulder to shoulder on the field, working together towards victory. To be the salt of the earth. To be a genuinely good or honorable person. To possess admirable qualities of character. To be dependable, trustworthy, and of great moral integrity. Being the salt of the earth, she never hesitated to stand up for what was right, even when it wasn't popular. In times of crisis, it's the salt of the earth who step up to provide support and assistance. John is the salt of the earth. He's always willing to lend a helping hand to those in need. The community admired him for being the salt of the earth, always volunteering his time for charitable causes. Despite facing many challenges, she remained the salt of the earth, always putting others before herself. To be the apple of someone's eye. To be someone's favorite or most cherished person. To be deeply loved and valued by someone. To hold a special place in someone's heart. To be the object of someone's affection or adoration. Ever since she was born, Emily has been the apple of her grandparents' eyes. Despite having many grandchildren, she was always the apple of her grandfather's eye. Their daughter is the apple of their eyes, and they would do anything to make her happy. As the youngest child, she was always the apple of her parents' eyes. He treats his pet dog like the apple of his eye, showering it with love and attention. To be the cream of the crop. To be the best or finest among a group of people or things. To be of the highest quality or excellence. To be elite or superior in comparison to others. To stand out as exceptional or outstanding. Being the cream of the crop, he was offered scholarships to multiple prestigious universities. She was the cream of the crop in her profession, admired by colleagues and clients alike. In a highly competitive field, only the cream of the crop will succeed. The company hires only the cream of the crop, ensuring top talent in their workforce. The students who graduate with honors are considered the cream of the crop. To be the bee's knees. To be outstanding, excellent, or of exceptionally high quality. To be highly admired or esteemed. To be considered the best or most impressive among a group of people or things. Their latest product launch was the bee's knees, receiving rave reviews from customers. She was the bee's knees at the company, consistently exceeding expectations and delivering results. The new smartphone is advertised as the bee's knees of mobile technology, boasting innovative features. In his prime, he was the bee's knees of the basketball team, leading them to victory. Her homemade pies are the bee's knees. Everyone raves about how delicious they are. To be one in a million. To be extremely rare, unique, or exceptional. To stand out as extraordinary or unparalleled. To be one of a kind. To possess qualities or attributes that are incomparable or unmatched. Finding true love like theirs is one in a million. They're lucky to have each other. She's one in a million, with a heart of gold and a spirit of kindness. As a teacher, she's one in a million, inspiring her students to reach their full potential. His talent for playing the piano is one in a million. He's destined for greatness. Their friendship is one in a million, built on years of trust, loyalty, and mutual respect. To be as cool as a cucumber. To remain calm, composed, and unruffled, especially in stressful or challenging situations. To have a relaxed and confident demeanor, unaffected by external pressures or emotions. She handled the unexpected setback with the coolness of a cucumber, quickly devising a solution. Even under pressure, he remains as cool as a cucumber, never letting his emotions get the best of him. He faced the toughest opponents with the calmness of a seasoned professional, always as cool as a cucumber. She's as cool as a cucumber during job interviews, projecting confidence and professionalism. Despite the chaos around them, the team leader stayed as cool as a cucumber, calmly directing the operation. To be as gentle as a lamb. To have a kind, tender, and nurturing nature. To be gentle and mild-mannered in behavior. To be exceptionally soft-spoken and compassionate, showing kindness and empathy towards others. Her soothing voice and gentle touch make her as gentle as a lamb in comforting others. Despite his imposing stature, he's as gentle as a lamb with children and animals. In her role as a teacher, she's as gentle as a lamb, yet firm when needed to maintain discipline. She handles her patients with care, always as gentle as a lamb during medical procedures. He's known for his gentle demeanor, always as gentle as a lamb, even in difficult situations. To be the life of the party. To be the most entertaining, charismatic, and outgoing person at a social gathering or event. To bring energy, excitement, and fun to a social gathering, making it lively and enjoyable for everyone. Her vibrant personality and sense of humor make her the life of the party wherever she goes. With his dance moves and infectious laughter, he's always the life of the party. Even in a room full of strangers, she manages to be the life of the party, making everyone feel welcome and included. Whenever Sarah attends a party, she's the life of the party, keeping everyone entertained with her jokes and stories. He's the life of the party, always coming up with creative games and activities to keep guests engaged. To be the voice of reason. To be the person who offers logical, sensible advice or opinions in a situation where emotions or impulsiveness may prevail. To provide calm, rational guidance or perspective, helping others make sound decisions or resolve conflicts. He serves as the voice of reason in our group, keeping us focused and level-headed during discussions. Even in heated debates, she remains the voice of reason, advocating for compromise and understanding. In times of crisis, she's always the voice of reason, offering practical solutions and calming everyone down. When conflicts arise, he's the voice of reason, mediating disputes and finding common ground. As the eldest sibling, she's often the voice of reason, offering wisdom and advice to her younger brothers and sisters. To be all the rage. To be extremely popular or fashionable at a particular time. To be widely embraced or sought after. To be the subject of intense interest or enthusiasm, often temporarily dominating public attention. Quirky cafes with unique themes are all the rage in the city right now. Sustainable fashion is all the rage among environmentally conscious consumers. This year, organic skincare products are all the rage among beauty enthusiasts. Virtual reality technology is all the rage in the gaming industry. Minimalist home decor is all the rage, with people opting for clean lines and neutral colors. To be in vogue. To be stylish, trendy, or fashionable. To be in accordance with the current trends or prevailing tastes. To be widely accepted or admired, often referring to a particular style, design, or concept. Retro fashion is back in vogue, with vintage-inspired clothing making a comeback. Culinary fusion is in vogue, with restaurants blending diverse cuisines to create innovative dishes. Functional fitness routines are in vogue, focusing on practical exercises for overall health. Plant-based diets are in vogue as people prioritize health and sustainability. Eco-friendly living is in vogue, with more people adopting sustainable practices. To be on trend. To be aligned with current trends or developments. To be up to date with the latest fashion, technology, or cultural phenomena. To conform to popular styles, preferences, or practices that are prevalent at a given time. Her Instagram feed is always on trend, showcasing the latest fashion and lifestyle trends. His music playlist is always on trend, featuring the latest hits and emerging artists. The company's marketing strategy is on trend, leveraging social media influencers and viral content. Their product designs are on trend, incorporating modern aesthetics and innovative features. The new restaurant's menu is on trend, featuring plant-based options and global flavors. Level up your English. Master vocabulary, idioms, and phrasal verbs with fun quizzes. Translate meanings into 104 languages. Download now. Link in the description. Please like and subscribe to our channel.